It's that time, I guess. You know, you can call it whatever you want.
It's time for Victor Allen's New Sports. Written, directed, and produced by Victor Allen, the bald-headed black man, the man that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. And here he is. Here's Vic! Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh!
Woo! Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. If you guys ever want to check out, welcome to New Sports. If you ever want to check out a movie related to the concept of how Brandy and Mario do the show, go look at the movie called Wanderlust and just think about that for a moment. And then Wanderlust. Just go watch the movie and then try to find Mario and Brandy in that movie. Come back and tell me about it.
See, I like that movie. I bought that.
That's right. Brandy hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it, no.
Oh, just be patient. Be patient. It's Jennifer.
Yes, you know I like Jennifer.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. Welcome to New Sports. I actually was sitting up here tripping off of what would be the lead-in story, but you know, I ranked them in this order. I did this way. I said you have 3 topics as of yesterday that I thought were in order. One is Super Bowl. The other is Beyonce in the Super Bowl. And then the other is Manti, the hoax girlfriend scenario, though it's losing a little bit of steam. And I had to rank them.
We about to add steam to
no,
it.
Wait a minute.
What about Lance Armstrong? That just wasn't cut.
Wait a minute. See, I don't want to add the trending topics. Believe it or not, Manti Saturday was trending way up. But when the AFC and NFC championship games took place, they actually trumped things in a number of ways. And the one that's coming up right now, I call it the Hardball Bowl, which is the Super Bowl. So when you guys remember this quote in some music, they say, "When I scream, you scream just like that. Hey, DJ, bring that back," or play that back, either way you want to put it. This is a Scream Bowl. And I think this is the part where I'm going to get into. It's hard to follow the Harbaugh brothers as it relates to what you're looking for to the Super Bowl. So here's my question before we go any further. There's a number of conditions that you want to look at relating to this game. Are you a San Francisco fan or a Baltimore Raven fan? You got Ray Lewis on one side as a story because of the emotional leader. Then you have, of course, the brothers Harbaugh. When they deal with their parents, they're going to be stressed out because who do you want to win? Their age difference is only like, about 15 months. So if both of them are going against each other. So here's my question. What trumped you more over this weekend, Mario and or Brandy? Manti, the hoax girlfriend, Super Bowl with the brothers meeting up, or Beyonce, what she's going to wear and what she's going to perform at halftime? Which one trumped your interest more than anything?
It's the brothers and Beyonce.
Ah, brothers?
Yeah, I didn't even think about Beyonce.
I wonder why.
I didn't know that.
I did a Tumblr. I Tumblred a picture, though.
Yeah.
I did Tumblr a picture.
Yeah.
No, to me it was Manti, whatever. The linebacker from Notre Dame.
Right. Now, that hit you because we actually...
Man, do you know the story about that? Did you hear the story about that? Mm-mm. Okay, so this college football player, he goes online.
Someone's calling in. Who is it?
That's
the
right.
answer. Those are the
wait.
rules.
Supposedly he has this girlfriend he's been talking about, a girlfriend of 3 years. And then it comes out that it's a fake girlfriend. Now, even worse than that, he had talked about her having cancer, and then she supposedly died.
In 3 years.
And then it came back that she wasn't dead. So meantime, it comes out supposedly that it was his friend who was posting, who's making up everything. So see, first you don't care about the story,
right?
But as you hear more, it's so weird that after a while you're interested. See, first you go like, "What? Who gives a shit?" Then like, "What? The what? The what?" So now it turns out he says he didn't know. So here's where it breaks down. They're saying that it was a hoax, that somehow he was fooled into having a fake 3-year relationship with a girl who then went on to supposedly die but wasn't dead. That's what
because
he found
she didn't
out.
exist.
Right.
How did she die?
Right. Because he was told she had cancer. And he was telling everybody how he loved her and everything. And he had that for 3 years. Supposed to be three years. So this is what you're supposed to believe. I'm just telling you. Because this is what they finally came out with. So you're supposed to believe that for 3 years he had a girlfriend, that his buddy was actually faking the girl for 3 years. And that he believed everything that she had. Then he found out she had cancer. She was going to die. And he was on TV talking about her dying. and then she supposedly died. And then he got a call later saying that she wasn't dead and that it was a hoax. And then he was all broken up, but he still kept lying about it. Now, there's all these controversies. Okay, I just have to be the first one to say it.
Wait a minute. Let me do one thing.
Go on.
Let me add one thing, because Mario, I love that you already did that, because
she doesn't even know, because that's the other controversial story.
The main part of this, one of the main aspects of this, is that the death came on the heels of his actual grandmother passing away.
Is that too?
Yeah, remember that was
his grandmother. See, there's too many levels. That's what I'm saying. There's too many levels of the story.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
The grandmother died too.
We're not. I'm gonna let Mario bring up the other consideration that has been thought, because this is the only question I asked. A number of questions. The one thing is, if another man is faking like he's a girlfriend to play a joke
for 3 years,
why would a man fake for 3 years? We think about this now. He has to play the role of a woman for 3 years. What kind of man would do that? Now, Mark, you can go ahead.
Chatting for hours up all night about I love you.
Right.
Have you seen?
Right now, Brandy.
Have you seen The Notebook?
Brandy.
And I love stockings.
Let's get Brandy, before Mario gets more into it. Say if the man you're dating says, you know, hey, you know, all's good, you know, baby, you know, you and I doing all this thing. You guys are happy. Then he comes to tell you, you know what, I've been faking like I'm this guy that's really a girlfriend online with this famous X, Y, and Z. And you say, well, how long you been faking? And he says, for 3 years. What would you say?
I am so confused, because why is this other guy in a relationship with someone he hasn't seen for 3 years?
Wait a minute. See, you're looking at what the guy, I'm talking about the guy who's playing the role of faking. What would you think if your man...
They're just weird. They've got problems.
How you gonna fake being a woman for 3 years?
Right.
If you fake a woman for 3 years, then I'm sorry.
Something's up.
But what about the guy who was being faked for
faking.
3 years?
Well, see,
I like to dress up like a woman, but only every week for 3 years. So I don't think that's a trend or anything.
Think about it. Think about it.
It's just a little phase.
It's just a phase.
Now look,
phase I'm in.
Now, Brandy, I don't trip off of men, you know, actually exaggerating things. Men exaggerate a lot.
Oh my gosh, I consider it lying sometimes. It's like
we lie,
we exaggerating, but you're kind of lying.
Fantasy. It's fantasy. I had you in my dreams.
Right.
It was nasty, too, and unsafe.
So here's the part that we're getting into. No harm, no foul, because nobody actually is there as a woman. So now that's all gone. I don't worry about whether, you know, the whole thing about, you know, him faking it and all that. I said, I just looked at it this way. You can easily be duped. It's very easy to do. I've had people. I called Mario. I told Mario, you know, I say, who's my transparent girlfriend? My spam folder, because they keep coming at me if they know me, and they're all invisible and transparent. I get that every day. That's just spam.
Keep writing me from
so I love it that way, because I know that I said this is another world. Don't take it serious. We get this all the time. What makes this story to me interesting is not that he got duped, because people know that can happen. I keep looking at the guy who said, I was willing to do this for 3 years, who actually did the faking. What would make a guy go to another guy and say, let me fake for 3 years, even if he's playing a joke? Think about it. What guy can play a joke like that long?
That's a little extra, little extra play. I told this to some women. Now, here's what's so funny. I went to work, and I was explaining the story to some women, some coworkers who had never heard the story, really. They just heard, you know, peripherally. And they said, first one said, oh, he's gay. She said, oh, yeah, he's gay. And the whole thing is that's why he had a fake girlfriend, because he's faking, hiding that he's gay.
Okay, yeah, I thought that.
And she said, let me guess, what school was he at? Oh, Notre Dame. Yeah. Catholic.
Right.
Okay, extra. And he's Samoan too. Oh, no, they would never admit it. Okay, he's gay. He's a gay, and he doesn't want to be. And they said, you know, there's no top draft choice. Something they were quoting, some stat has ever come out. Right. There's no college player who's come out pre-draft and said he's gay, admitted to being gay. Because it could obviously hurt. He might hurt with biases, might hurt his draft. But I know here's what's happening. So I said, I don't believe that, right? So Vic, I did this. I said, I don't believe that. She's just lying. Where would she get that stuff from? So I said, let me see if anybody else does this. So I went to Google, right?
Oh, I can tell you what it was.
And I typed it in. It came up as a suggestion.
Huffington Post
is Manti.
Huffington Post has it. A lot of outlets are questioning it.
Is Manti Te'o gay? And you're right, and it comes up like one of the first gay. Because you search, boom, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Because I told everybody when I watched it, it reminded me of one of my buddies that I had. You know, I had this buddy. See, I never would blow my buddy's cover. You know, I know they be lying. You know, they lying about who they slept with. And I was, yeah, man, yeah. I know, I bet you hammered, yeah,
You just
dude.
Like to talk about it, so you guys don't care. You go along, you love to talk about it.
Because you know you got to let him have a victory. I don't want to blow him, but you know damn well he didn't do nothing. The girl like I couldn't stay. No, even.
Let me help you guys. This is New Sports where we talk around sports. I just want you guys to know that this is the heartbeat of it. I love it. So no, Mario, continue because Matt got a wonderful story to quote.
Because it's Manti Te'o. So here's the thing. I think, and look at the see, it was so bad you start looking at his pictures, he looked kind of soft. And for a middle linebacker, he started looking kind of nice and, you know, friendly, gentle.
You're wrong, man.
I'm just saying he looked kind of gentle.
You're wrong.
I don't know, just kind of gentle. This is what I'm saying.
Wait, now look.
If he is gay, I support him. I'm sad that you still have to hide stuff like this and be a football team. You do. Even though we know that the football teams, they still got about 20% of like regular society. Anywhere between 10 to 20%.
Right.
You know,
people are gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be, you know, it depends who you believe. There are people who say it's less.
Right.
But no one says it's under 5%.
True.
So if you want to debate the percentage, but there seems to be a fixed, steady incidence of gay.
Right.
Homosexuality. And you study it, you learn that they're born every day.
Right.
On a regular basis. So we know that. So it's a regular way that people are born, and that's what happened, and God don't make ugly. Okay?
That's right.
So, you know, it's obvious. So the point is, if he is gay, to have to hide it, like to go through all this elaborate stuff, and that's, you know what it reminds me of? You know how when young folks tell lies and they don't make sense?
Right.
And they keep trying to lie and make it go in a circle, and the lie gets stupider and stupider? Right. That's what this has all the feelings of.
Well, you know what?
Okay, the lies getting more and more ridiculous.
Well, that's why you shouldn't lie in the first place.
Well, see, you know, here's the hard part about it, because it's like the guy, now, because I pictured this as well, because the guy who actually did the story faked like his girlfriend is the one who went, well, not the girlfriend, his friend.
Tuiasosopo.
Yeah, Tuiasosopo went with a girlfriend and cried about, I'm the one that's been playing like it's his girlfriend, crying. Now, between guys, when something like this happens, you know, you can sit up there and laugh and say, oh, man, you know what? I was doing that, and that was me. Why would a guy cry?
You don't cry. If you love me, I understand. Because I'm lovable.
Right. So
I'm lovable. Some of y'all may love me.
Now, Mac has a story.
Saying, I will hold it against you.
So you guys understand right now that so far the Super Bowl is taking second place because Manti Te'o has dominated this so far. And we don't have to address who's going to win between the 49ers and the Ravens. We're going to let the odds makers take care of that. Let me just get over here to what Mac said. He says, remember the story about the guy who found out his mother was a man? They didn't find out until she or he died. It was in Ebony in the 60s. That is
crazy,
unbelievable. That's so life can have surprises.
This is the new era of civil rights. And some black folks hate that. It's not civil rights. Well, I go, it's different.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it is not.
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay. All right.
The same old argument. It's now the era of civil rights for gay folks. And just like people couldn't imagine, they used to be on I used to watch the shows. Do you want them going to school with your daughter? And they show like a big old brother. And he's like, oh, not my daughter. No. Oh, hell no. Not little Julianne. Julianne, never do this. Julianne could wait.
That's cool.
If I could just get away from Daddy, I'm going to go get one just like...
This is wrong. So you see...
I want one of them.
You see what's happening here?
Daddy.
You guys... No, I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. This is what's happening. This is what's happening in sports. I didn't bring this up. It was already there. We're just massaging it.
They want to talk about... What's so funny is this... What makes this funny? This is the one story that mainstream media is ignoring.
Right.
They are, totally.
That's how you know it's a real conspiracy.
Right.
Everybody on the internet is saying, is he gay? And you won't hear a person mention.
Right.
You won't hear a sportcaster hint.
Not at all.
Nothing. You will hear zero.
Let me say this.
I don't get. Is that a conspiracy?
Well, let me say there's a couple of
You need to
questions
talk
on
about this on Wednesday.
Here's a couple of questions. Number one, Notre Dame has the horse to go out and do this investigation, and they did. And when they did their investigation, they decided to put a cap on it and not release the results of their findings. They've already said, we know what has happened. Just let's hope this man can be trusted in the future going forward. So they didn't want to be responsible for anything that may paint him in the light
because
that
everybody
affects
likes
him.
him.
Right. So it's not. Here's my question, and I'm just saying
He's
this.
a good guy.
Let me say this. So this is it. Are we glad the Manti Te'o girlfriend hoax is trending down? It will trend down. Or is the best yet to come?
Dude, it's trending down before it goes sky high.
Yeah, so it's already
it ain't
gone.
going nowhere.
We're talking about old news.
Let me tell you something. It'll become, especially now, so you know how it is when you try to deny a story.
Yeah.
That's when you can't deny a story, right?
Right.
Okay, so it ain't going nowhere. It's going to percolate.
What I tried to do for you guys, I tried to actually force it trending down. And it has dominated the whole sports segment. So by the time we get to the real Super Bowl aspects, let's see what comes in second right now, because we're going to probably continue on with the Manti Te'o thing.
I want to hear what the chat room, at least what you guys think.
Well, see, wait a minute. They already think it's going to blow up. But
what's the true story?
Well, see, the true story is exactly what you feel.
Is it really a hoax? Did he not know anything about it?
Let me say this.
3 years.
when they ignore the obvious, just say this, 3 years, period.
That's a lot of phone sex.
That's a lot to turn around and go, the person is, you can be embarrassed, like they said, knowing that it's a hoax. But the part that's getting everybody is the part where they're sitting there saying, okay, 3 years. Try to make us feel that you fell for this. Now, of course, he addressed all those questions. So now, so I just want you to know, if he addressed those questions to your satisfaction, what answer would give you satisfaction?
The answer that it's all been a lie. Everything.
see, Mario, you
Listen, come on. You know what?
Is he going to get an Oprah segment?
Okay, I don't want you. It's like this when you tell your buddy, don't explain it to me, man. It's cool. I believe you, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need to know all of yes, whatever you say. Whatever you say it is.
See,
it is whatever.
Like I said, it takes a lot to be duped after 3 years when you have never touched the person. And when I say that, spiritually, emotionally, and otherwise. So let me just go into this, because number 2 has to be on the mix here. Are you guys going to look forward to the Super Bowl taking sides? Of course. Are you going to look forward to saying, what's the story? And I'm going to give you options here, and I think the option for the ladies is going to be a little bit different from the men. Here's the options, and you let me know. The real Super Bowl story, February 3rd in New Orleans, is one team appears to be headed towards victorious destiny. There's always this team emotionally on a ride. We just don't know which team that may be, and I'm going to get your opinions on which team you think it is. The Harbaugh parents will be totally stressed out, split between and divided in their room which favorite son to pick. Ray Lewis will emotionally carry the Baltimore Ravens to victory. The Scream Bowl. These coaches are known for screaming. I mean, foam is coming out of their mouths. Or rating Beyonce's outfit at halftime performance. Brandy, which one are you interested in?
Well, out of all those options, I go with Beyonce.
Me too.
Why?
Oh, goodness gracious.
So let me say this. I want you guys to predict. You don't even know what's going to happen at halftime. 1 to 10. What is the chances Beyonce will come out with a 10?
10.
And if not, you think it's going to be a 10 performance?
10.
Of course, 10 plus.
Okay,
10.
So why?
And because all of that, plus she got everything behind her.
She's always a 10.
She's a 10. She's class act.
Wow. So the only
and a mommy.
Okay, so you guys are already sold.
Number 1 on the MILF list. Plus Brandy's sitting up there in the top 5.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Beyonce,
you know
Brandy.
what? You know what? Look.
At least I'm number 2.
Thank you.
Fine.
Brandy.
Only to Beyonce.
Brandy.
Number 2.
That's right. If you're on the list, like they said, we want to be in the
Norman's
room.
number 5. I'm just kidding, Norm.
No, that's wrong.
Norm, you're not on the list, Norm.
Okay, so
Damn,
here it is.
I know. Don't be disappointed.
So honestly, and I'm going to say this. Who can compare with Beyonce being on halftime Super Bowl relative to somebody else in the past that you look forward to? And you said, okay, I can't wait to see who they are. Who would be the next artist in line that made you feel like I can't wait to see with
Rihanna?
Rihanna? What about Janet Jackson?
No, I take Rihanna. I hate to say this. I take Rihanna first.
What about Madonna?
No.
Prince?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So
Prince can span generations and
Right.
would do a great show.
Okay.
Prince would do a great show.
Okay.
But I think Rihanna is still number one.
Gotcha.
And then there's a gap.
Right. Big ass
And then
gap.
a huge
Right.
gap.
It's a big gap.
Right.
Beyonce, if you had to see an artist you're choosing, who would it be for halftime?
You're just talking to me because you said
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Well,
I was
no.
like,
We know.
oh.
Well, we know that
I'm
Beyonce.
like, I'm not Beyonce.
Yeah, but if it's an artist that you would want to see personally yourself, what would that be?
Oh, goodness.
That's a good one. You can be a male now. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be.
I know. Who would I want to see?
Just think of
Justin Timberlake, because he just came out with a new song. There you go. Bam!
All right.
JT.
So Justin's already shared the stage with Janet Jackson with the bra thing, right? How did you feel about that?
I thought it was lame. Was
What?
it meant? Whatever. It
The
happened.
breast or Justin?
Ah! Did
It was
it?
lame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. So here that's it. So bottom line, you guys are not interested in which team you're going to pull for. So going out, just toss it up. 49ers or Ravens, and why? Mario.
Ravens, Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Brandy, I know this is hard. San Francisco is up north.
It's
Think
going to
about
be.
it. Crabs
We're in
and high
California.
fashion.
What? 49ers all the way.
All the way because they're
What
California.
is a 49er, actually?
Gold.
Joe Montana.
Gold is gold.
Think about it.
Gold, man. You're going after that.
Joe
that gold.
Montana.
That's it.
Steve
All right.
Young.
It's easy for me to.
Jerry Rice.
I don't care who wins.
Okay.
You
You
know.
know what? Let me say this.
History.
The best defenses are on both sides. It's going to be the best game because it's going to be the one who got smash mouth. And right now, I think the 49ers have more smash mouth talent, but I think the Ravens are on this emotional push because they're doing
You
something.
know
a
how
little bit
those
different.
are. Those emotional pushes.
Right. So the destiny seems like it's with Ray Lewis. I'm
Ooh.
not going to go there.
Oh.
I'm out of Nudie Sports. Mario.
Hey, but
Get
are
the
you
hell
going to
out.
broadcast the Super Bowl? People have been asking.
You know what? Let me tell you
You
something.
could do a simulcast.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
It's a pretty cutie
No.
pie.
Let me tell you something.
Brandy wear a
The
cheerleader
only way I think
Wearing
you
a
get-
Niners cheerleader
Wait a minute,
outfit.
Mario. What's the number 3 thing? Name in order
I'll
what you
buy it
want.
if you wear it.
What do you want for Super Bowl when you watch the Super Bowl? Give me the 3 things in order. First thing.
I want
He ain't gonna say women.
I want cutie pies watching it, and I want potatoes. I want like hot wings.
Okay. What's
Some
second?
cutie pies, then hot wings and potato skins.
Okay. That's very Brandy on Super Bowl. In your order, what would you want? 1, 2, and 3. First requirement for Super Bowl.
Food.
See?
Second. What's second?
See, food's in there. See,
Second.
Good commercials.
that's
And
not
third.
bad. That's
And
not
third.
bad.
And then third, dessert.
No men. I'm shocked. I'm
Girl,
shocked.
you gotta work on that.
Brandy has
That's
not.
sad.
You know,
That's
Brandy.
sad. What?
She doesn't require
Girl.
the opposite sex on Super Bowl. That's interesting.
No.
Okay.
When-
But let it run dry.
Okay.
Do I ever? If I go out and want someone to take me to dinner, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I
want to go
got
out
you.
and have fun.
Okay, I got you. All right, so there we go. So hey, you guys, we're gonna follow up with Super Bowl as it gets ready to get to that moment. In the meantime, I'm out. Thank you.
That's right,
Super
Victor
Bowl.
Allen.
Bam.
Brandy adds to the controversy. What will she be doing for Super Bowl?
Eating.